Although Jamaica is sending a strong contingent to the World Athletics Under-20 Championship being held in Lima on August the 27th to the 31st, a few heavy hitters are missing. For instance, there'll be no Skyler Franklin, no Jaydon Hibbert, and others. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. You do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, after the relatively poor showing of the Jamaican contingent at the Paris Olympic Games, well, hopes are that the youngsters, the under-20, will make up the balance, so to speak, at the upcoming World Under-20 Athletics Championships being held in Lima, Peru on August the 27th through to August the 31st. Now, although we have assembled what I think is a pretty strong team, some of our top contenders will not be available. These include three very strong medal hopefuls and possibilities at the upcoming World Under-20 Athletics Championship 2024 being held in Lima. This, of course, includes the Olympian Jaydon Hibbert, the triple jump sensation, as well as this young lady, the US-based Alliyah Foster, long jump sensation, and this remarkable quarter miler, 16-year-old Skyler Franklin. Now, word is regarding and this information regarding Skyler Franklin was confirmed by Jamaican Observer sports journalist Paul Reed. Reed wrote, Franklin, however, was not able to get a Jamaican passport in time, according to the head of the delegation, Keith Wellington. Quote, Wellington says, she was unable to present a Jamaican passport and she could not compete without that document, Wellington said. Now, you may or may not remember this, but the junior quarter miler champion for Jamaica for 2024 is Skyler Franklin with her 51.99 win in the finals of that event at the National Stadium earlier this year. She was remarkably talented, and this young lady is one of the best quarter milers on the planet, and certainly would have been a high possibility for a medal in Lima.
5:26, Skyler Franklin.
Skyler lives in the USA, has decided she's going to represent the country of her parents, comes in with the fastest time, 52.51.
Franklin run from in the set position and sent off. Johnson, Campbell, Spence, Wright, Williams, Franklin, Campbell, and Fletcher of Hydel out there in lane 8. Moving up quickly, that's Campbell of Belfield, along with Abigail Campbell up front. And Franklin will have Campbell of Hydel to take aim at, just at the 200-meter mark. And Skyler Franklin has caught up to Abigail Campbell of Hydel, Class 1 medalist at Champs, Carifta medalist. So Franklin now takes aim as she comes inside the home stretch. The American-born athlete who's looking to compete for Jamaica at the World Under-20s. And she's well on her way is Skyler Franklin as the race is on for second. Campbell seems to be in second as Franklin comes across and takes her first national junior title.
Young Skyler Franklin's absence will be felt, I believe. Now then, there's this other young lady, Alliyah Foster, incredible long jumper who was the Texas Relays long jump champion with her win-aided 6.75 meters jump. The young lady who reps for the Texas Longhorns would have been, I believe, a very good addition to the team. I have no idea why she has not presented herself to represent the island of Jamaica. According to Paul Reed's article in the Jamaica Observer, Foster, who won the long jump at the trials and is ranked number 7 in the world at the under-20 level, reportedly withdrew her name from the team. So we have no idea why this youngster will not be present. However, we do know why Jaydon Hibbert, who ended up 4th at the Olympic Games in the men's triple jump, will not be present. It's because, people, he has been plagued by injury. You can see the strap on his left knee right here. After qualifying for the men's triple jump finals at the Paris Olympic Games, he spoke with Sports Max and had this to say.
Oh, I'm telling you, like today, oh my gosh, I can't even say too much just yet, but just know that being in the final was a blessing. Like, honestly, just want to give God thanks today for being in the final, because I thought I wasn't going to make it today. As I said, I won't say too much just yet, but just know that it's a blessing going into the final.
And it's a great talent, only 19 years old.
So unfortunately, Jaydon Hibbert will not be representing the island at the World Under-20 taking place in Lima, Peru between August the 27th and August the 31st. However, one of the young ladies that I am very excited to see is the remarkable Karika Hill. Now, we were one of the first persons to start talking about this young lady in 2022. She went on to win the World Under-20 Women's 100-meter hurdles title.
The yellow vest, four from the right, Karika Hill. She's met that hurdle well, but at the moment I'd say James maybe just ahead, but now Hill is coming through. Todd in between them is also having a fantastic run, but it's Hill who's away. Hill takes the title.
Now, since then, she has gone pro at the age of 17. She's now 18 with a season's best of 12.85 and a personal best, which she set last year, of 12.75. So I think this young lady should be a major factor and must be considered the favorite to win the women's 100-meter hurdles in Lima, Peru. Now, the women's contingent, I think, is still substantially solid given the absence of a few of the young ladies who I just mentioned. There's Abigail Campbell, Abrina Wright, Alana Reid, Alliyah Baker, Anicia Campbell, Brianna Campbell, Shanique Douglas, Habiba Harris, Jaden Dawkins, Jaden Robinson, Kellyanne Kerr, Karika Hill, Kitania Headley. We have a great list of people here, people. I mean, seriously, Shania Douglas, Shanika Williams, Tiana Lee Terrelong, Shaquane Williams, Shamoya Morrison, Sabrina Dockery. So I think that this is a very, very good team. Now, in terms of the sprints, you should know we did a whole thing on, on Alana Reid, who is the fastest junior this year going into this 100 meters, which she'll be representing the island in. And as well as Tiana Lee Terrelong, who is the third or fourth fastest for the season. So I believe the J3As has fielded an exceptionally strong female contingent going into Lima, Peru to represent the island in the World Athletics Under-20 2024 Championship. I do believe that we should be able to walk away with several medals here. I'll get into detail in other videos, but suffice it to say, I expect great things in the women's 100 meters, the women's 100 meters hurdles. We'll talk about that later. Now, the men's contingent is also very, very strong. Just to name a few, there's Chad Hendricks, Chavez Penn, Daniel Beckford, Daniel Wright, DeAndre Daly, DeMarco Bennett, Gary Card. I mean, this is also a very, very strong contingent of young men. And I think, looking at this lineup, I believe that we will do a solid job. In fact, I think we'll do a very good job there over in Lima, Peru. And I know that some of you are still feeling, I don't know, we still feel some of the sting of the Paris Olympic Games. But these youngsters, this young man, DeAndre Daly of Herbert Morrison, such a talent, Garrett Card, Woolmers, awesome talent. We did something on them yesterday. And of course, this is the management team, Keith Wellington, etc. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Okay, so we do not have a Skyler Franklin representing the island because of a hiccup. Unfortunately, I suspect they didn't realize that she needed to travel with a Jamaican passport, and as a result, she is not going to be able to represent the island in Lima. As I said to you, Jaydon Hibbert is clearly injured. Alliyah Foster, the long jumper, no idea what's going on there, but she apparently withdrew her name. So, until we get into some detail, let's not speculate, because I know that sometimes I just love the speculation, but we have no idea what's going on with this young lady. But the fact of the matter is, I think we have a very strong team going in. Alana Reid, fastest in the world, under 20 at this point. Thiana D. Terry Long, third fastest, behind the young lady who was also an Olympian from Australia. Wow, why can't I remember her name, people? I can't remember her name. It'll eventually come back to me. Tori Lewis, she's number 2 in the world, under 20, from Australia, and Thiana D. Terry Long is 3. So I am thinking we should be on the podium in the women's under 2100 meters, at least 2 persons, and the same in the women's. Abiba Harris is incredible. Kerika Hill is incredible. I think that's a really. So I think we look good going into Lima, but I know it's going to happen because of the expectations of the Paris Olympic Games. Many are going to say, boy, I don't want you to speculate, boy, I don't know. But these people aren't injured, and they've been solid throughout the year. So crunching the numbers, it's a good look for us. I think we're looking good. The young men are maybe not as strong as the young ladies, but still extremely strong in my personal opinion. And you know what I'm always say? This is the future. And I'm going to say it again. I've been talking about it for some time. That transition, we saw clear evidence of it at the Paris Olympic Games. These people are the future. These youngsters are the future, and they need your complete support. So I anticipate and hope to see the kind of support that you are giving the senior athletes at the Paris Olympic Games. I guarantee you, this is going to be a much better experience than the Paris Olympic Games were. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, your kings and queens. Bless us.